morning everybody, welcome into a brand new week. I am Spirit of Life Alchemy. This is your morning message tarot reading for the week beginning the 31st of July 2023. End of another month. Just sort of the rapid, I think I've just moved beyond time now. The first part of the year was so fast, it was unbelievable. And now it's almost just, for the last couple of months, I think May it started, definitely into June, now through July. It's just a time outside of time for me. Let me know if you've experienced the same sort of thing. It's like, oh, oh right, another month gone. Okay, so anyway, let's see what the energies are for, I nearly stopped the video then, I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see what the energies are for today. So we've got the moon in Capricorn all day. It's going to form a trine to Mars in Virgo and another trine to Jupiter in Taurus. It's going to form a square to Chiron in Aries and then another trine to Uranus in Taurus. So there's big earth energies. Just going to see the timing of some of those trines and see if we get a earth trine. Find my glasses, I can see. Yeah, the trine to Venus, sorry, to Mars is at 1:18 in the morning. The trine to Jupiter is at 2:51. So, I'd class that as a grand earth trine. I'm having that. Excuse me, I'm still coughing and spluttering. Okay, so action and expansion is indicated. There could be struggle and conflict along with that square to Chiron. But that struggle and that conflict later on in the day brings breakthrough. It's almost like a breakdown to breakthrough, chaos and conflict and shock surprises, sort of going down and then rising up into liberation, freedom and everything afterwards. So there's work to do. And I've also made a note that going back to this time last year, okay, it was the trines that reminded me. So this time last year, we had a triple conjunction in Taurus between Mars, Uranus and the North Node. And it's really interesting that a year on, we've got the moon in Capricorn, making trines to Mars and to Uranus. So it feels like a continuation of that energy. Think back to what you were setting your intentions for at this time last year. It was like a big boost and a big sort of quantum leap in setting intentions and breakthroughs. You had the energy and the motivation and the breakthroughs in the area of what you're here to do, all coming together in Taurus. So have a look in your natal chart as well and see where Taurus and Virgo, where all your planets, all your signs lay in your natal chart. Okay, I'm going to get on with this before I lose the ability to talk. So we're going to use the Work You Like cards, and it's Monday, so we're going to have the Mystic Mondays. Okay, so what do we need to know for today? Monday, the 31st of July 2023. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Okay, so at the bottom, Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. The Akashic Soul Records, the library that can talk, tells, that has your soul book in, that tells you everything about every lifetime. With the Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Okay, and unbounded, releasing soul patterns, contracts and past lives. So that feels sort of quite a lot of relationship to sort of what we were setting intentions for last year, with the North Node being involved, what we're moving towards in this life. Okay, new beginnings, this life path. Releasing the South Node is about sort of what you bring in karmically from past lives. And we move away from the South Node, we move towards the North Node and what we're bringing in. So that freeing ourselves from those old bonds and things. So interesting start to the week, I'd say. Let's do some tarot and see what the tarot wants to tell us. Okay, so what do we need to know for today? Monday the 31st of July 2023. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? One more. What do we need to know? Okay, so where do we start? To the deck, Six of Pentacles. Okay, going into the past, we've got the Strength card. Below, we've got the Ace of Wands. Above, we've got the Two of Cups. And we're moving into the Chariot energy. Clarifiers, we've got the Eight of Cups. The Six of Wands. I love it when those two cards come out together or come out in a reading. We're moving beyond something. And the Princess of Swords. Excuse me. At the bottom, we've got the Four of Cups. The Queen of Swords, who was the queen that didn't come out yesterday, with the Princess of Wands and the Princess of Cups and the Queen of Cups. That was the last. Oh, and the King of Cups. Okay, emotionally coming into balance with the Death card and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, we've got three more cards here. I'm going to bring out the Queen of Wands, the Hierophant and the World. Because this is reminding me of yesterday's reading. The one that's still going on in the subconscious here by the looks of things. I told you it wasn't just a daily yesterday. And when I counted up all the cards from sort of the bottom of the deck that we brought out, of what's going on in the subconscious, we had 23 cards. No, 23, the number of chaos. I do love a synchronicity or two. Okay, let's just pop those out there. Not quite as much going on as yesterday, but there's still quite a lot. And some of the cards that came out yesterday. So, where we start off today, we've got the Six of Pentacles here. Reciprocity, give and take. How we play with the energy in 3D. Are we open to giving? Are we open to receiving? Is that balance? Do we give too much? Are we blocked to receiving? Do we take more than we give? They're all the questions I would be asking myself with that card. Moving into the past is the Strength card. Taming the wild fears and the wild beasts within. This was something that came up yesterday. We were being asked to relinquish something that we were attached to, but we might have been fearful of doing it. Excuse me. That energy is moving into the past now, and we're moving into inspiration. The Ace of Wands, fire energy. We're ignited. Maybe the message from the Eight of Wands has come through already. Something has sparked and inspired us. Maybe it was yesterday's reading. It's okay, I can trust this. I'm going to go by the book. I'm going to follow the astrology and the cards, and I'm going to trust and just see what happens. Okay, message from above. The Two of Cups here. Love and union, balancing and harmonising. Our masculine and our feminine, you and someone else, could be either. For me, usually with my readings, it's all about the internal energy. I don't do meeting a tall dark stranger. I do your masculine and feminine within you is coming together into harmony and balance. Okay, as you come into balance within yourself, it's like the two horses of the Chariot card that are trying to go in opposite directions. You've harmonised them, you're bringing them into balance, and they're going in the same direction. You're making progress, ride into victory. With the clarifiers, as you ride to victory, you're walking away from something and being helped and supported away from something. I love seeing these cards together, the Eight of Cups and the Six of Swords. We're moving away from something and towards something better. And there's messages coming in, the Princess of Swords. Maybe you're cutting away the old fears as well. I just had the flash through my head of the Princess of Swords from the tarot, the Thoth tarot, where I always think she's battling through the dark clouds, her own negative thought patterns and things like that. And maybe that's what you're doing now, overcoming fears, walking away. Okay, so that's all going on in the conscious. What's going on underneath the surface? The Four of Cups, you're being asked to come to stillness. Usually sort of the Four of Cups is about boredom and inertia and things like that, but in this deck the message is meditating. Focus on the everyday, love the everyday, and it opens up the divine love above, filling up your cup. Cutting away the crap with the Queen of Swords, what you no longer need, walking away from what you no longer need. And then we've got two more princesses, two more pages. So the Page of Swords, sorry, the Page of Wands, the Page of Cups. So the only page we haven't got is the Page of Pentacles. Just checking through. No, we haven't got that. We do have the Ace though. So inspired and forgiveness and reconciliation. We're coming back to ourselves. The fire and water energy, the masculine and the feminine coming together. And then we come to the King and Queen of Cups. So we're tuning in to our intuition, our poetic creativity, our artistic endeavours, channeling spirit, both actively and reflectively, the divine masculine, the divine feminine, the assertive and the passive together, in harmony, in balance. So we know when to move forward and take action with our intuition. We know when to sit back and to listen in. Okay. And it transforms us, the Death card. We're coming into trust in ourselves and releasing the fears. And it creates something new. The Ace of Pentacles, something tangible in our lives. That fires us up. So we've got the Queen of Wands here, Leo energy. We have the Sun in Leo still, and Venus retrograding. Mercury's just moved into Virgo, but we do have this divine feminine energy and core identity still with us in Leo. And we're evolving ourselves. The Hierophant, Taurus, excuse me, the Taurus energy. And I'm getting those trines of linking back to the triple conjunction this time last year. And that's an important thing. For me, often a sort of intention set, work in a year and a day. I have this cycle thing of a year, because it takes that long to do all the lessons and everything you needed to learn and to evolve yourself. It's almost like a quantum leap or a push that we're getting now from Spirit, possibly. That's bringing an old cycle to completion, the world. We're being released from the past, from the soul contracts and everything. Completing soul contracts, that's one of the things we do up in the Akashic Library, is we can bring soul contracts to a completion and free ourselves from them. Okay, maybe with the help of the galactics, with the Pleiadians. Okay, so this is big energy again today. A lot of it's going on in the subconscious. As I say, we're coming to that full moon in Aquarius, the future, on Tuesday, crescendoing into that energy. And we're getting the full moons before we get the new moons, so on axes, because we've got a reversal at the moment until next summer when we get 2 full moons in Capricorn and it corrects itself again. But yeah, we're getting the emotional full moon energy and then getting the 2 weeks to resolve those things down to the new moon. And then we start the next cycle. So there's big energies going on here. So, great start to the week. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it resonated for you. If it did, please do like, share and subscribe to the channel as always. And thank you to everybody that does. Loving having you in here. And yeah, hopefully you can just help us grow and grow and grow and get these messages out to as many people as possible. I'm working on it this end from the magic side. Appreciate everybody else's magic and intentions and things like that to help me. If you'd like a personal reading from me, then please email me at the email address below this video in the descriptions box. Have a wonderful day, and until tomorrow, thank you for watching.